Barbara, please. Please, Barbara.
I talked to Eva Marie, Miss Eva. She says, did they show my last name? I said, I couldn't read it. So she says, send it to me. So I sent her the picture. She had a couple of her security people, I guess you would call it. They couldn't read her last name. Thank God. Because the guy would have doxed her on YouTube, and that she's a HIPAA worker. Do you know how much trouble he can get for that? He says it's his mama's name. It's his mama's name. It's Eva Marie. And nobody can read the last name. It's his mama's name, but I know her by 2 names. That's not even representative of her 2 names I know her by. So he's trying to tell everybody that I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. When he's doing it, he's causing the trouble. Now, why would he be zooming in on everything I have written on my desk? He's blocked people, and he even said blocked. That's what they said. He said he was blocked, so he has to post it there. And that's not once, twice. Sometimes it's 20, 23 times a day. He'll post 5 or 6 times in an hour, they say. So I sent the picture in to an attorney. I said, can you read this? It cost me $10. He says, I can't tell the last name. And it does look like Eva Marie. Says, that's the corner. That is actually the corner of the business card. It's the back of the business card. I said, yep. She said it had her address on the front, so she put it on the back so I could read it better. I still couldn't read the last part of the name. I don't even know what I've done with it now, but there are pictures of it. So he went to his associates. None of them could read it. So let them try to make a false claim on me. The attorney said he'd go ahead and pro bono. It's not going to cost me a penny. People, I'm not trying to do nothing to them. They're doing it to me. This is day after day after day after day after day. And while I was talking on the phone with the attorney, he says, you got proof? I turned around and I showed him the stack of papers and gave him the court number that we went to court waiting for the judge to say yay or nay, who's right or wrong. It's every day. He says, well, we've got a case against him. You want to go against them? I said, if the judge votes for us, we're okay with that. If it votes for them, I'm not only going to go after them, but I will see about the courts up there, because she gave proof, her own proof, where she said she never got a forwarded email in her name, but yet her name's the first one on the forwarded email of her own proof. They're delusional. They're insane. I came on here to let you know the legal stuff. Don't let people do this to you. They got their own little following group and all that. That's fine. I don't want to have nothing to do with them. That's why we're reading out of the Bible. I'm reading on things people wants to hear. I'm about to do almost an all-day sale with jewelry and diamond art and all kinds of other stuff. May have to do it every day for a week. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show it. I'm going to give you how much it costs. I'm going to show it to you. And I'm going to give you the code number on it. I feel like I've warned y'all. I've posted it over and over, but I'm being the one being attacked. But what are you doing to yourself and to others? Somebody said he's going to do a GoFundMe. And I was talking, I told the guy I was talking to with the government about that. He said, that's not a legit GoFundMe, because he's a spoiled brat that should have gotten spanked. There we go. Now I can see. So, I did show a couple of professionals from not only YouTube, but other things. I was doing a live the other day, and somebody zoomed in on the back of a card, and the lady wrote her name on the back of a card. That is a state representative for the health department for home health long-term care. He posted her name on YouTube. So I got with Eva. Her name's Eva Marie. I don't know her last name. Oh, there they are. Oh, that's the thicker ones. Yeah, oh, that's good. Yeah, no, that won't work on that. He found the other cordons I had made with leather. I braided jot form, and I'm going to be putting that up on my page today, working on getting that done. And I'm selling. The man had me talk to a lady, and she said, I was kind of listening in. They've downvoted your books. I said, yeah, and it's trolls. Have you got with Amazon? I'm not worried about it, I said. Let them be kids. Because when I wrote my book, I purchased 40 books to have a book signing, and I have a few left of it. My book sold like crazy in Europe, but not in the USA. And the only problem about that is every time you sell something like England, you have ministers, things found in the Bible or